#1 address in property, realestate.com.au.
Well, it was once an affordable retreat for people wanting to escape the rat race, but in the past 12 months, Byron Bay property prices have surged by 70%, taking the median house price to $2.5 million.
It's now cheaper to buy in some of Sydney's beachside suburbs. The good news? Real estate experts have found the next Byron Bay and more. Shh, we're going to whisper it. Near Econosphere's Ray White's chief economist. Morning to you. Let's start with Queensland. What are you tipping to be the next Byron up there?
Yeah, so what I've done, I've had a look at some of the characteristics of Byron in terms of the numbers that have been achieved, and in Queensland it is Palm Cove that is likely to be the next Byron Bay in that state.
Okay, Palm Cove, beautiful. What are the characteristics, apart from being on the beach? Does it have to have a good pub and good restaurants?
And influences?
Yeah, look, well, the influences aren't there yet, I don't think, but certainly good pubs, good restaurants, good house price growth, really strong rental demand. Farmers markets, I think, are important. Perhaps a lighthouse, although I don't think there is one in Palm Cove. But, you know, there are certain characteristics of Byron. I don't know about a Hemsworth. I think that can you know, may have to go by the wayside, but maybe a Dado will do.
Okay. What about New South Wales?
So Yamba is the one that I've tipped to be the next Byron Bay. It is a beautiful coastal town. It's not within commuting distance to Sydney, so, you know, I think that's another characteristic of Byron. It's quite far from a capital city, and Yamba certainly doesn't benefit from being close to a capital city, but lots of really good price growth there, some good rental growth, but still affordable. You know, regional New South Wales is getting really expensive, but Yamba's, you know, still pretty affordable. And
of course the Yamba prawns as well. What about Victoria?
Yeah, so Victoria, I picked Cape Woolamai. It is a surfy town. It's close-ish to Melbourne, but not close enough to be a commuting town. But also a little bit edgy. You know, it does have cafes and restaurants, but also a little bit more edgy than some other parts of coastal Victoria.
Okay, all right. The opposite side to Geelong, so to the bay. So, good tip. All right, Nerida, great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up, President Joe